Hi, and welcome back to the Mr. Brad Worden Show. And tonight, I have episode 1 of 3, trying to find out which is the hottest one chip challenge out of the 3 that you can get pretty easily on Amazon and out there. So we have 3 chips. We have the Don't Scream Challenge, extremely dangerous with a lot of super hot peppers in there on the back. It has Carolina Reaper, Scorpion, Butch Tea, which is like Trinidad Scorpion, Ghost Pepper, and jalapeno all in it. Then we have the 2023 Paqui One Chip Challenge, which I've done a few of these before, of course, and this has the Naga Viper and Carolina Reaper. Quite possibly the hottest one chip challenge from that Paqui's put out so far. And then we have this chip. It's a one chip challenge. The Red Hot Reaper says try if you dare. This one is a new addition. They had made a pumpkin-y one this year for as we're getting closer to Halloween. So they had one prior to this. I think it's the same one, but I'm not 100% sure. May have to try the other one just to see. So I'm not doing them all at once, in one sitting, because I probably could, but it would be a super long video because I'd have to have the heat come down to get the fair assessment. So I'm going to do 3 days in a row. And some people may say, well, your heat tolerance is going to go up. But my heat tolerance right now is pretty solid, where I don't think it's going to go up that much more or not. I think I will be able to do a pretty solid assessment. And coming back, that's been gone for a really long time, to see which one I'm going to do which day, is the Wheel of Doom spinner. The Wheel of Doom. So you don't know which one I'm going to do tonight. Whatever the Wheel of Doom lands on is the one I will do. So I'll set them up, and whichever the point spins closest to is the one that I must do tonight. So I'm unprepared to know which one it's going to be. The only one I've ever tried is this one, and I know it's pretty hot, obviously, and some of you have tried it. It's pretty hot. But before I begin, 2 quick things. The kitties, not my kitties, but other kitties, have been asking, Mr. Worden, when are you going to do a hot chip, or can you do a hot chip again? So now, if you're watching, you get 3 days of super hot chips in a row. So make sure you're watching, because I don't want you to be saying in a few weeks, Mr. Worden, when are you going to do a hot chip? Because I will be doing hot chips 3 days, thrice in a row. So stay tuned for those.
And while you're at it, get your friends to like and subscribe.
And also subscribe to Time to Burn, because I heard if my friend Miguel at Time to Burn gets to 200 subscribers, he also promised his girlfriend he was going to eat a bug sucker. So go over, Time to Burn is the channel. Make sure you look for him and subscribe too, because he's very close. I think he's 190 something, so super close too. So subscribe to him if you haven't yet either. So he has to eat some bugs too, because I'm looking forward to that. All right, here we go. Wheel of Doom. If it's not a good spin, if it doesn't go around at least once, I will respin. Otherwise, whatever it comes closest to. Here we go. Oh, the Don't Scream Challenge. This one makes me nervous of the other 2, because this one has more hot peppers. It has the Carolina Reaper, Trinidad Scorpion, Ghost Pepper, and jalapeno in it. I don't know. I don't even know if I've seen many people do this. I've seen some people obviously do the other ones. But the Don't Scream Challenge. And it has a lot of interesting things on the box. It says, after this, HE double hockey stick should be easy. Keep out of reach of children. 14 plus. Some of the things it says back there. Extremely dangerous. Alright, so the Don't Scream Challenge. You open it up. Doesn't have all the stuff inside, like the Paqui One Chip. Just has all the advertisements and things on the outside. It comes in a little packet. It's definitely going to be smaller than the Paqui Chip. This one I haven't seen. I'm guessing it's about the same size as Paqui Chip. This one comes in a small little packet here. Now the peppers in here would make it seem like it'd be hotter. Let's see if I can get it. Doesn't have the little, I don't think it has a tab where you pull down. Could do the scissors, or I could just do the old-fashioned teeth and pull. Yes, so I don't have to go. All right. Ooh, I already got a burn from tearing and pulling. This one's broke. Oh, so it's just a little. Let's see where it's cracked here. Okay, so here it is. It's like a little chip. It cracked apart. Here it is.
Can we see the package empty?
I'll put it down here. Let's see. Just crumbs. I can down them. There's just some small crumbs in there. I'll down those afterward. So the chip cracked. It's pretty much like this. It's in its entirety a few crumbs from the crackage in the package. Yeah. So here it is. The Don't Scream One Chip Challenge. Smaller than the others, but it might be hotter. I don't know. It looks similar coating. Did you guys see the coating on it? Looks similar if you've seen the other ones. Here it comes. The texture's kind of woody. It's kind of smoky, flavored a little bit. Like the hot peppers. And there's some other spice. It's a little smoky flavored with some other spice. And the heat's building naturally. Ooh. Corn chip, canola oil, Carolina Reaper, Trinidad Scorpion. Also said butch tea, which is the same thing. Ghost pepper, butylkia, which is the same thing. Jalapeno seasoning, iodine, salt. And that's pretty much it. So I'm not sure what else in here is giving it that flavor. He's building it. Oh, did I do the crumbs in the package too? A few snibblings in there. Pretty much empty now. So I'll just go time until I think the heat peaks and starts to come down. So again, this is hot for for an average person. This a few crumbs here. That came out somewhere. I'm gonna cap those. And the camera person doesn't like when I get on the table. I'm gonna have to sanitize big time again.
Well, it's because I don't want to touch it and have it go in my mouth.
But why not? It would be enjoyable for you. So Don't Scream Chip Challenge. Again, I can do singles on these. A lot of people on the videos were like, how do you do the Paqui One Chip Challenge so easily? I was thrown up or in the bathroom, or, people are saying stuff like that. But as you build your tolerance, these are not, don't get me wrong, just because I hardly have a reaction. It is hot. Average person, this is going to be at a 10. It is not as hot as I expected. Probably somewhere in the 2 ballpark for heat for a chili head. And I think I had the Paqui One Chip at about a 3 to 4 this year for a chili head. So I'm thinking the Paqui One Chip beats the Don't Scream Challenge by a little bit. And this one I haven't done. Some of my chili head friends have tried this one, but I haven't watched those videos because I don't want to know really what it's like, because I maybe glanced at it, but I didn't watch the reaction or the heat value. But I think this one is not a black one like the other two. I think this one actually might be more of yellow orangish tortilla chip kind, but we'll find out real soon because tomorrow night I will be back at it with either the One Chip Challenge Red Hot Reaper or the Paqui 2023 One Chip. This was not as hot as I thought it was going to be. It was smaller size. It definitely had its own unique taste. It wasn't as bad flavored as the Paqui One Chip Challenge, in my opinion. So if you're looking for something a little less in heat, a little smaller, and a little better tasting,
It's also vegan.
you could try this challenge here. The Don't Scream Chip Challenge. Alright, so at this point, all these challenges have a time limit, and for a chili head like me, anybody, the heat's going to start coming down after 15-20 minutes. Then sometimes it hits you in the gut, so don't get that wrong. So I don't know how my stomach will respond. I think it'll be okay. But at this point, for a chili head, the heat has now already started to subside. It's not completely gone. So if you are a non-chili head, you'd probably be running for the milk or drink, like you see so many in the Paqui Chip Challenge videos and that. But, well, after doing 10 of these a few weeks ago, one seems pretty easy. So that's what it is. I hope you enjoyed, all of you who wanted to see me do a hot and spicy chip. And this, again, is one of the hotter chips out there. It does have Carolina Reaper. It does have Trinidad Scorpion. It does have ghost pepper. And it does have jalapeno in it, infused. So it is not a joke. Like I said, for an average person, you'd be at a 10, you'd be running for the drink, probably a little bit panicky, endorphin rushing. I didn't get endorphin rush. I got a good burn, but I'm not inconsolable. I could probably walk away right now and not even need anything to drink or eat. Maybe I'll get something to eat just to calm my stomach to make sure that doesn't kick me later, but because that's always a pain. If you've known that, you know it. So, all right, it's been 5 minutes since I got done. Some people are like, well, why didn't you wait longer? It's pretty much just because I don't want to bore you. Obviously, my nose isn't running, my eyes aren't tearing, I'm talking completely fine. So it's not like I'm like secretly trying to hold my panic back or anything. So
I know how to make you panic.
I know you do.
Just give you a log full of bugs.
You are a sick lady. All right, so I'm gonna stop it.
The debug challenge brought tears to
All
your
right,
eyes.
stay tuned. This was the Don't Scream Chip Challenge, night 1 of 3. So tomorrow night, back on the Wheel of Doom, we will have the Paqui 2023 One Chip Challenge and the One Chip Challenge Red Hot Reaper. Which one will it be? You don't know. But I will compare them to this. I give this one 10 out of 10 average person, 2 out of 10 for a chili head. So not too hot for people that are used to extreme heat. And then I will compare heats to the other ones.
Well, what do you give it for flavor?
Oh, flavor. I do have to say, knowing what the Paqui One Chip Challenge tastes like already, the flavor is better. Kind of has like a smoky kind of flavor, and I don't know what gives it. Maybe the way they baked it or whatever. But it is better. It's still not super good. But like for a chili head and like a challenge product, I would say it's fair, like a 5 out of 10. I mean, for an average person, it's not going to be that high. Average person's going to be lower, maybe like a 1 or 2. But for a chili head, I would say like across the board for all the other really hot challenges, I would say like a 5 out of 10. A decent flavor. So if you went for a lot of those, it would be easier than a lot of the Paqui chips just because it's not as hot and probably tastes a little bit better. All right, so probably would have gone even higher. But that's it. Don't Scream Challenge, you might want to pick it up. All 3 of these are available online. I know all 3 of them are available on Amazon. That's where I got mine, and possibly some other storefronts too. But that's probably where you can get your best deal if you're looking for any of them. So we hope you have a good night, and tune in tomorrow to see night 2 of the One Chip, which is the hottest chip challenge. Have a good night and a good weekend too, and we'll see you next time on the Mr. Brad Warren Show.